Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Ajax.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's found the way through. Hit into the header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Roberto Baggio! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He's only too happy to take that back. He's found a way through, and he shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Rafinha. And it's Makalele. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And the finish! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Shot a goal! In for the pieces! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Rashford. He's going to be disappointed with that. Foden. And it's Serginho. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Roberto Baggio is wide and looking to get onto this. Davis can get it clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that is out of play. And here's Mbappe. Serginho. Now it's Rashford. Time and again they are repelled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Approaching the half-hour mark. Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Pepe getting this one clear. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Davids producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Rashford. Oh, well measured. Zico. Is there any support? He might not. Real chance! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He is through here. He whips it across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Serginho. Zico. Now that looks a decent ball. Zico. It's a threatening ball. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing.
That's going in strongly.
And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Number 6, Zico.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Alfonso Davies.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 3, Guardiola.
Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Ajax go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Camavinga has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Crosses it in. And they can counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a promising position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Is their second corner of the game. Batistuta clears it away. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Oh, super find. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Serginho. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. It's Camavinga. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. Oh, smashing! It's fallen kindly here. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't...
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Ajax are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems...
It's a mighty effort! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, terrific save.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Punched away. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pepe.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. It's a searching pass. Good read, needed to be. And the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that. Looking wide, Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Davids, there he goes, motoring forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zubimendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Camavinga. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way, has a shot! Ajax have... This time, surely! Oh, almost a sixth!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good spread. He's got away. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Here's a sharp little ball here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. Well, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Pepe has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Arsenal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of... Oh, what a climb! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's fabulous. Played into the middle. Shifted it to the flank. Bale's cross. Serginho. Now it's Rashford. And this is Zico. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Mbappe. Eder Militao wins the duel this time. Foden. Arsenal finding their passes. Serginho. And he's worked it through. Lovely ball and a... Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the just.
Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Punched away. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Zico. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
No way through. Cannavaro. Now that looks a decent ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Davis. Bale. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. And it's Bale. And it's Vieira. Now this could be a chance. Tries to play it through. Good take, and it's Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Zanetti. That pass isn't the best. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Zanetti. Bale. It's Hullet. Serginho has created one goal already. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great vision. Bale. Tries to pass it through. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Just eases him off the ball. Vieira. Rijkaard. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Can he get it through? Serginho. And it's Zico. And he's cut it out. Bale. Vieira. Foden. Rashford. And this is... It's Zico! Oh, crossbar!
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Yeah. Roberto Baggio. Bale on a charge down the left. Bale. Deep cross. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser.
Just a quick request
I
today
think
for
we're in for
everybody to
an
please
exciting
kindly
second half
remove
now.
any cars parked on the road.
Well, it's been a
outside
tight
the
game,
stadium.
but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution.
Second period then underway.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's being shifted off it. Looks a good ball through. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pull it. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details. Gets his head on it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Gavi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zanetti. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Baggio. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Zanetti. That's a decent clearance. Eder Militao clears it away. Pull it. Looking for options for movement. Bale puts... There's the header! Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear. Gavi. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's being urged to shoot. He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And that was his 20th goal for this team. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Knocks it into space. Oh, cracking ball. There's the shot! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 13.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Substitution in progress.
Neymar. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Pull it. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. In with the challenge. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bale! just off target.
Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Out towards the flank.
Cross goes in there.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. And the wall's done its job. They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. Van Dijk. Rashford. Now it's Rashford.
Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, played right into his path.
Decent chance! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was...
There was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Oh, that's delightful.
Pullet plays it in.
That has been knocked clear.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Knocks it out wide.
There will be 3 minutes.
Nicely
added
intercepted.
time.
Camavinga. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space.
A header!
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Rashford.
Reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Now it's Bojan. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rashford. Goulet. Vitinha. Played out to the left flank. He's found the way through.
Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Number 11, Neymar.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passing nice and neat. Marquinhos. Rodri. And it's Arda Güler. And this is Messi. And it's Vitinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Vitinha. Neymar. No outsmarting him this time. And it's Rashford. Now it's Hazard. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar receives it in a wide position.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's been intercepted. Now it's Bojan. Rodri. Hakimi. Now it's Messi. Showing great feet there. And he's lost his man here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Raya looking to stare down to unsettle the taker.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Out to the left it goes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what?
And it's been given away. And it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Looking for options for movement.
Can he finish?
And that has been cleared. Vitinha. Now there's a fine ball.
He's having a shot!
Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his...
Goes for the shot!
And he thumps it clear. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kimmich. Ball swung.
Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day. So, a breakthrough already.
And here's Mbappe.
He's having a go!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Pete.
He's had a shot!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out. And he's gone looking for safety. Vinicius Junior. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. This looks promising. Oh, well played.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Neymar. Neymar Now, can they get him away? An uncompromising challenge. And that has been cleared. Looking to play him. Neymar! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Kimmich, he gets big. He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. Donnarumma gets good distance on it. Chance. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still. Van Dijk. Kimmich. To Beckham. Bernardo Silva. No way through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Foden. That ball looks a good one. Oh, good take, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Torres. It's a pretty loose pass. And he passes it long. And here's Foden. And he's in on goal. Could be danger here. And that has been clubbed away. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good spread. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He can get that clear. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Spread neatly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, easy pickings there. Kimmich. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, what a climb! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. So, your views on the first half?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation.
For the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Camavinga.
Zico. Out to the left it goes. Gets a good foot in there. Rui Costa goes on a charge down the left. Vinicius Junior goes on a run down the left wing.
Subimendi. Camavinga. Gavi.
Zico. He's a sharp little ball here.
Now it's Haaland. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that.
That's going right the way across. And he's managed to get free.
Raya claims comfortably.
Bernardo Silva with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And that's a throw-in.
Camavinga. Now it's Rashford. Can he get it through? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He is through here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Zico.
Now it's Rashford. Tries to play it through.
He's found a way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Lovely ball and a real...
Can he finish? They've done it!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
He's shifting through the gears here. In with the challenge.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
He's had a shot!
Euphoria, utopia,
And they are cavorting!
speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So now the difference is 3.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Zico.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Gavi. Now it's Zico.
And it's been played through.
And he shoots!
Oh, that's a waste.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Just 5 minutes left.
He's found a way through. Cross goes in there.
Sanchez is there and he can get that clear.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
He's tried one! No, not quite. And he's gone direct here. Costa Curta. And the pass is intercepted.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Gavi. Bernardo Silva. And that is expertly dealt with. Gavi. Now it's Zico.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, we're on the way.
OK, I'm probably going to be accused of full-back bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Rashford.
He's one-on-one, shot, and the shot! Goal! Arsenal! There is the breakthrough! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Southampton finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Belletti. And here's Gerrard. Rashford. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Nakata. Foden. And the through ball. No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gets a good foot in there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So just the one. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
There's the shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And yes, it's him again.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cannavaro. Nakata. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Foden. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. Cannavaro. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Zico. Aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti. Roll, going full tilt down the left. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Raul.
That was lovely, that.
And this is Gerrard. Looking for a
Chance for a shot!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Southampton finding their passes. Zico. And it's Gerrard. Pele. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro. Nesta. Southampton looking to pass their way through. Raul. Now it's Pele. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe. And it's Davis. Always onto this. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Cleared without complication. And that's a throw-in. Defending was strong and firm. Cannavaro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Rashford. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard. Pele. Raul.
And the shot! They've scored! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, just skips past his man. And here's Zico. Raul. And the counter is on. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, it's Eto'o! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your shot at goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Belletti. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nakata. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe! Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Belletti. And Nakata. Gerrard. And it's Zanetti. Over to the left. Pele. And he's cut it out. Zico. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Played back. And here's Eto'o. He's beaten the last man.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That has been slung wide. Cannavaro. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that has not gone well. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe chasing after it. Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's well spotted. Rashford. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Raul. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Pele. Cannavaro.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. You can never be short of runners into space.
Can he finish? It's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's through here. Now can he find a finish?
Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and
that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Leverkusen.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, they've got it again. Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get it?
Great chance! Goal by Leverkusen!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Goes forward. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this, and that's been won straight back. Now it's Foden. That has ended up in no man's land. Saliba calmly anticipates. Davis. He's shifting through the gears here. Osimhen. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Skims.
Tries a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's a sharp little ball here. And they win it back again. Osimhen. And it's Sneijder. Oh, some tackle that. Mbappe running with the ball. Foden. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Sneijder. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe! And that pass just didn't quite work. Albert Ferrer. Some good work on the right flank here. Knocks it into space.
Osimhen!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Del Piero. Osimhen.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's made its way to him. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe! And that is a little undercooked. Shifted it to the flank. And that pass isn't the best. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Picked out, it's Salah! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're first. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Has been indicated.
Zubimendi. Zico. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous.
And the shot! It's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution for Arsenal, number 6, Zico.
And we're underway again.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if...
Oh no, this does not look good.
Number 11, Neymar.
Camavinga.
Number 25, Gavi. Number 8.
Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Not the most accurate pass. It's a threatening ball. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And they're quick to get it back. Short changes him with that pass. Pedro Neto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Camavinga aimed beyond the defence. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe! Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bayer Leverkusen needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's
Real chance! He scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Big chance! Chance, surely! Threads one in. That has not gone well.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Davis has a look and plays it forward. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Rashford. Passing is crisp and sharp. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Albert Ferrer. Now Van de Ven. Conte. And it's Del Piero. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the pass is intercepted. Good ball, good take. And this is Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Off the post!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well timed, excellent interception. Crunching tackle. Now it's Osimhen. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe is herring after that one. Salah. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Osimhen has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18.
It's their second corner of the game.
Mbappe, number 15, Rashford. Coming on the field, number 14, Pavlidis. Number 23, Rafinha. Substitutions taking place.
And that has been cleared. He's tried one! So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Opts for safety. Albert Ferrer pinches it off him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. Oh, easy pickings there. Gavi. Raul. He's well positioned here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super find. Stood up well to him there. And time is up.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Today, please have your entry tickets at
Your
hand
reflections
as it's
then,
time
Jim.
to announce today's winner.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team.
So off we go then.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Now it's Zico.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Mbappe.
That has been slung wide.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's neat.
Nicely spread. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. It's there!
Well, once more, doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, played right into his path. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Mbappe.
Rashford.
Oh, he's
Shapes to shoot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's managed to get rid. Ending strong and determined. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking to play him in.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Serginho. Now it's Zico. Davis.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Saliba makes the interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zanetti. To Danielson. Now he's got space here. Rashford.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Azar. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Looking for the run. Beckham. And that was very necessary. And here's Rashford. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's going to go a long way. Good ball, good take. Zico. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Rashford. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Beckham. Hazard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Hit into them. He rises! He will be livid with himself. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. And he cuts out the supply. That has not gone well. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15, Rashford.
And we're off again.
Number 6, Zico.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 10, Hazard.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Hazard, good purposeful running this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Hazard. And they're back on the ball again. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good spread. Gattuso, the man synonymous with solidity. And it's Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Hazard. He has found the way through. Takes a shot!
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Serginho. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Hazard. And it's Serginho. Oh, he's been this time, surely!
He has done it! They are right back in business!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Hazard. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Hazard gets through on his own. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Danielson.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Hazard. Zubimendi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Alexander-Arnold gets it away.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Has a shot!
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And now they can spring out of defence. Driving on and making good progress. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Vinicius Junior goes on a run down the left wing. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. Zubimendi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. Not the most convincing of passes. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe.
2 added minutes has
Great
been
vision.
indicated.
Oh, super find.
And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.